So today we're going to build an ice cream cone by drawing stacked scoops, and then we're going to invent our own ice cream flavors. So the first thing you'll want to do is draw the ice cream cone. Starting at the bottom, you can draw just a triangle with the pointed edge at the bottom, or you can even make your cone go off the page. So you can just draw your diagonal lines coming in towards each other, make them closer at the bottom. If you want to draw the whole cone, you just connect them down there. And then I like to draw an edge that kind of curves under for the top, for the first scoop. Then I want to draw two lines that curve in. So over here it's a C, and over here it's a backward C on the right. They curve in towards each other, and then two lines that kind of do the same curve but are a little wider at the top. And I want to leave the top open because I want to put the next scoop and look like it's covering part of this one. So when I add the next scoop, I start with a line that curves under and just kind of goes over the edge right there. Then I add my two lines that curve in, that are smaller, and then my longer ones. And you can kind of make your cone curve if you'd like. Just repeat those steps. And you can make the scoops smaller, bigger. Whoops. See, I accidentally connected the top. I wasn't planning. Don't want to do that until you get to the last one. So this will probably be my last scoop. I'll go ahead and add that there. Once you get your last scoop at the top, you can add other toppings. I'm going to add a cherry here. And now I want to go back and sort of invent ice cream flavors for each one of my scoops. So some ideas are to add things like swirls, almost like swirls of syrup. You might want to kind of think about what kind of syrup you want to add. And I'm making these swirls a shape. Instead of just a swirl line, I'm coming around and then going back, so there's a shape inside that I can fill in with a color. You can also add shapes to look like chunks of, candy or chocolate, things like that. Some of your scoops you could add sort of a wavy line to make it look like syrup poured on top, like it's dripping down the sides. Sprinkles, any shape. I'm just kind of doing the standard oval sprinkles. You can add bits of fruit, and you can even get silly with this. If you want to put bits of bacon or T-bone steak or some other kind of food that you wouldn't typically have in your ice cream, you can. So I'm going to make fried eggs and bacon, just to make kind of a different one here. Nice strips of bacon. So you can get really creative. And then once you have your toppings drawn in, you can write over here on the side where you have some room what kind of ice cream it is. I'm going to call this one strawberry swirl with chocolate chunks. Or you can make kind of a more fun name like this one. I'll call it frozen breakfast. You can get really creative with your names. Once you've gotten everything drawn and written in, you can outline with Sharpie if you'd like, and then we can color. If you want to add more details down here to your cone, you can. If you want to create kind of like a waffle cone texture, you can draw diagonal lines that crisscross each other. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can even do a little shading when you color. So to give you a quick example, if I want to color my ice cream cone brown, I can make the waffle cones kind of look 3D by kind of making a shadow on the edges and then getting lighter on the inside. Or if you wanted, say, maybe this is coffee flavored ice cream here, I'll just use brown too. You can do the same thing on the ice cream scoops. You can make it darker by pushing harder on the edges and then lightening it as you move away from the edges. So if you'd like to challenge yourself when you color it to add more details with shading, you absolutely can.